Red Wine. I know for you guys, it's like Groundhog Day. It's been done a million times, but it's the song, isn't it?
Another. Can I just start off with a little fact, Rob? Because you got loads of facts. But the original Red Wine that we knew, the guy that played bass, a Chinese guy who happens to be Jamaican, he was in Rod Stewart's band when he was having big hits in the 80s or whenever it was. I'm not really good on decades and stuff. But there you go.
Absolutely true, that is.
Well,
I can't remember his name, but he's...
I met him somewhere at a gig, somewhere in the world, but he was pop music, period. But he was like a Jamaican Chinese guy.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Out of many, we are one. Jamaicans can be any shade or then, you know what I mean, from anywhere. And he was an amazing geezer, a real wicked guy, and obviously a brilliant musician. Yeah.
Because it's true that in terms of Red Wine, obviously you guys, it's common knowledge that you had no idea that it was a Neil Diamond number and you assumed it was a Jamaican artist who'd recorded it.
Well, we knew it was a Jamaican artist because it was Tony Tribe.
Well, of course.
But I knew various versions of it. I knew there was another Jamaican soul band, Jimmy James and the Vagabonds.
Yeah.
They did a version of it in '68. Somebody Love It. He did a soul version. And I never, ever heard the Neil Diamond version. I heard loads of it because it was heavily covered, but none of us knew it was Neil Diamond. And that's God's honest truth. When we saw the name N Diamond on the record, none of us, Ali used to joke that we thought it was Negus Diamond because we had no idea who it was. And it was only when we recorded it and for publishing reasons, we discovered it was Neil Diamond. And then when I was doing an interview for Rolling Stone, the journalist who interviewed me told me that in actual fact, Neil Diamond never wrote the song. He bought it. It was an old temperance song from the 1800s that had run out of its time, and he bought it on Tin Pan Alley. And because he bought it, he had the right to put his name to it.
So was he trying to pull a fast one, or does he tell that story himself?
No, he says one of my songs. They recorded one of my songs. Well, of course, it's one of his songs because he owns it. But I don't know that the journalist assured me that was the fact that he'd never actually wrote it himself.
Oh, well, if a journalist told you, it must be true.
But he bought it, he recorded it, and it was a moderate success, but it was covered by a lot of different artists. And of course, we knew it as I thought that Tony Tribe had covered the Jimmy James and the Vagabonds version. That's what I thought. I just had no idea it was Neil Diamond. But one thing that I want to say about that is it's another British reggae record. It's another record recorded in London and released on the Downtown label, more of which I'll explain about later. But Downtown is a subsidiary label of Trojan, which all UK British reggae, another one. So it's not a Jamaican record. It's not a made in Jamaica record. It's Jamaican music.
Brilliant.
Play it, put us out of our misery.